Alright, give me a little moment. I know I started a little late, but it's because I have struggles to open a game for some reason. Did I open a game yesterday? Yes. Probably it's an update. In theory, they should be working. So for while I try to fix this, which what I'm doing probably is going to fix it. But hello ladies and gentlemen and others, my name is EduTheVODS, welcome back to another stream. How you doing everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you for watching Do Your Anime with my girlfriend. Also watching well, it is not called Bodyguard Senpai, but it is from the same saga franchise, we could say. What's called again? Rascal's Dream of Santa Claus. I don't know why, but I like to say Santa Claus instead of Santa Claus. Santa Claus or Santa Claus for the Spanish speakers. Alright, fixed. Okay, the game is open. Everything looks to be working. I hope there's no low frames, which if there's low frames, that's mainly because of the having to use GPU for recording as well. Huh, what a jump scare? Not what I expected. my air conditioner, I can turn off. Alright, so the game is opening, everything is working. Okay, so I don't need to be doing some some maintenance during stream. The reason why I don't usually do this, opening the game, testing it before it works, like hours before the stream. I just noticed my Twitch, in Blue Sky, Twitch actually show up as my channel. Oh wow. Thank you, Twitch. And posted this on Blue Sky for those who are interested. Follow me on Blue Sky. But anyways, how you doing? So now that the game is working, I don't have nothing to be worried about. Yeah, I have nothing to say before stream. I'm still gonna be speedrunning this game. I do have to say something about this game. Is that I learned new speedrun strats. Like in the carnival places, the locker escape that I found within the picked up section, it is I have it a little bit more better dominated. Also, the start of the picked up chase, there's like very early in the chase, you can actually fall down to the stairs a little more earlier, literally in the beginning of the chase, so that's pretty cool. Other chases that comes to my mind, it's a small, let's just say very small skate, but for one you have to go to the top of the catwalks. Instead of just following that line, you can just move to the other side by just doing the crouch thingy. And that's only a few ones. There is another one, which you can fall from the bridge that brings you to the Jackie's chase. Apparently, you can actually just fall early instead of having to wait for the bridge to fully fall down. I tried a lot of times to make it work. It doesn't. I tried, and see, I got this from the official page from the Secret of Mimic and speedrun.com. And I tried a lot of times, analyze the footage and see, okay, so how do I do this again? And I got nothing. I got nothing. I tried so hard, but I couldn't do it somehow. Yeah, it's very, I just don't know how to do it. So, so yeah, it's. I don't know if I'm gonna practice this in a certain moment of today's stream, but I just don't know how to do it. The video that shows it, it's just there's no comments or not even like a overlay keyboard to see if I can replicate the inputs that this person makes, but nope. It's not. I just don't know how to do it. Also, why not showing up the secret of the mimic? Oh, maybe if I do this. Yeah, there you go. Where's the guides? There you go. But yeah, in the guide section of Secrets of Mimic, there's like a lot of information about the game, what skips you can do for specific categories, the code for the for Big Top, also the rules, the collectibles that you need for the how do you call this ending? Moon ending, I guess? Moon DXC ending. But yeah, the skip is called Easter Jackie's Bridgefall. And I see this footage so many times to repeat, and I have no idea how to do it. It just happens. Because what I see, it just kind of looks like the person hits the pipe that sends you to fly away, but I'm thinking that you maybe need to crouch. I tried so many times and it's impossible. But yeah. Another thing I noticed probably is that you may actually need to hit the crouch the moment the pipe falls down on you. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need the pipe to hit me. Well, let me decrease the velocity of this. If that's the pipe that says just fly away. I don't know. No, the pipe. I think the pipe has the animation is it's not like actual base physics. But anyways, yeah, that's all I came from watching a Yuri anime with my girlfriend. So eh. I didn't have proper time to test this before stream, but well, at least the game is working now. So yeah. So why? Let's just get now straight into the runs. I'll adjust my splits window so I can see it, but not being annoying for me. There we go, just like this. There we go. Around here. Yep. Yep. Dash, okay. Give me a moment. I might need to pause the stream for a little bit. Used to open someone the door because apparently someone forgot to bring the keys. Alright then, I'll be right back. They're very close, I need to open the door now. Yeah. As always, I get interrupted when I'm in the middle of the stream. Anyways, there shouldn't happen any interruptions now. I hope so. So yeah, now let's focus with the speedrun. Speedrun, baby! Okay. So, well, speedrunning in my own free time, I need to find any bugs, any crashes, or any weird stuff, so I'm hoping that the game is working perfectly fine. Okay, maybe not perfectly fine, but maybe just that moment that the game was acting weird. Maybe it has to do with frame rates, I have no idea. But anyways, let's return to speedrun this perfectly fine game. I mean, to be fair, this game is not secret. It's not security breach. Actually, when the first time I played this game in the stream, I didn't really encounter issues. I did find performance issues, but because of I was streaming and recording with CPU, GPU, with only CPU. Now I split it in. It ran better, but it wasn't until I began to use Proton Experimental for this. Now the game actually worked better. So yeah. Well, the only issue we found in that in the first time I played this game was with the dolly section with the crash cubes, which well, I was very lucky because I had nothing. I didn't have any issues with that game. Well, the only issue is that she didn't show up in the other side, but I ended up being an advantage for me. So, yeah, I was the lucky one. Aquí la suertuda era yo. So basically, just the glitch that ended up benefiting me actually. But overall, it is incredible how just in that stream I had encountered a lot of issues in this stream. Like how? How's possible? The only annoying bug that I found is the load. It's not ending. The never-ending saving point, which it does save, but not everything gets saved. Like it's like the only thing that it says is your position. You stay, like for example, you're holding something, or if you're in the spring lock suit, it gets very buggy. It's available for purchase or lease. And of course, it's actually the fall time. Oh yeah, I didn't realize. I think the volume is down. Yeah, I forgot the volume is down, and I don't want to be restarting runs. Opposite try to restart everything. It's fine. It's fine. We just lost like 1 minute. But yeah, to be honest, I think I had probably one of the very few people that had a smooth experience with this game, only because of these weird moments. Okay, so for some reason, if you play some games from Windows or Linux, sometimes you ever get better results, like sometimes gets better performance, or sometimes even crash. It's not a thing. I heard people like that security mimic crashes, and well, I did have this game crash twice while only playing it. Like, what? How many times I played this game? Like, let's just say I played this game 55 times, just as a random number. But just 2 times, like, that's really weird.
Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with Fazbear Entertainment.
But honestly, generally speaking, this game, I believe that the Secret of the Mimic is every copy of Secret of the Mimic is personalized. And when I say personalized, I made the glitches. My personalized copy, it's not that buggy compared to the of others, because I heard people that they weren't even able to pass from the showroom. Well, not showroom, the welcome performance. While all the times I replay this part, no fails, 100% working all the time. So yeah, I don't know. And as I heard people that games always crashed, and it's like, what? This game is so weird because it just works for some people, for others don't. So it's weird. This game is really weird for some people. For me, it works 9%. Yeah, I'll just say 99% of the times, yeah. Okay, I'll be less on. I'm more honest. Just a 95, just to be more more generous. I don't know. It's really weird. Imagine I'm playing this game with a graphics card with a GTX 1060, a graphics that is lower from the from your recommendations. Well, the minimum requirement. Sorry. Get my Spanglish getting there again.
Carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair.
Hello, fnaf. No, this is not my first playthrough. This is like my playthrough number, I don't know, 10,000 because this is a speedrun. I'm currently speedrunning for no major skips, a clock out ending.
Welcome.
Also, I hope you're having a fantastic day today.
There's so much to be done. You want to
But yeah, I play this game under the graphics card it's under the minimum requirements. And it does run very well, so... well, when I'm not recording, it does run very smoothly. Yes, family, some speedrun! Monty, say the thing. Speedrun, baby! Thank you, Monty. Ah! I am still willing to rip that picture just to save it in my pocket. That's something Arnold should have done at the moment he entered here. But oh well. I guess Octopus is more important. But anyways. So yeah, I believe that every copy of Secret of the Mimic is personalized. Only in the technical part. And I had the golden ticket with this one. That's why I will never install this game. I mean, a-hole, or do I really want to punch all these creepy motherfuckers? I mean, it depends. What do you think? I mean, some of them are punchable, like for example the bee. I really want to punch the bee animatronic, the one that's in the swing. Especially Chica. Well, she's spooky, but I don't think she's really that punchable. Actually, I'm terrified of Chica just because the Mimic have what the Chica suit having the skate rollers. The Mimic just increase speed with by using that. Then Dolly or the nurse Dolly. Well, I mean, the thing with Dolly is that well, she looks creepy. Not that much for me, but she does have some creepy elements. I don't know, she felt like she won't harm anybody. Of course, she was in the Mimic, of course. But I don't know, I just look at her, is she like, I thought the door was supposed to close, but I just look at her, is she like, swords. No, she only based on her voice line, she's like very innocent. Even though, she does, or at least she recommends you lobotomy and shock therapy. You need a lobotomy! Especially if she's bolting. She just recommends lobotomy. Cleaning freak. Disconnect well, yes. Okay, that was a really long path. No, a good RNG to start with this. I'm staying here because I think this is the good point where it doesn't cost the deload the puzzle.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I really losing time because of that little incident
That was quick.
with the data pad, but oh well.
Let's talk about what you're there. Fine.
It's fine, Jackie is like, well, unless I somehow managed to execute that escape, which I still have no idea how to do it. It's not the most influential one for speedruns.
Retrieve Murray's original schematic.
Okay, you know what? I'm kinda very dumb. I shouldn't have to go to the top.
Try to maybe find
Okay.
save your life from it. If that's not incentive enough to find a schematic, then I don't
Oh yeah, you can actually speedrun this game and complete it under an hour. That's actually true.
get endoskeleton.
You just go to speedrun.com, Secret of the Mimic section. You'll see that they're like ignoring, like if you go through like no major clips, and nothing even like the no skips basically, like glitchless. You'll see that a lot of people. No, like here's the thing: the category that I'm speedrunning, it's also can be completed in 1 hour. It's not like I'm doing huge skips. Like you cannot skip like all the chases. The tiger chase cannot be skipped, or chase, but you know what I mean. We don't even skip the shooting by the section with the pirates. So you have to shoot the targets and stuff. So it's not really. So it's just that you can complete this game very fast if you know how to play. You don't really need to do huge skips to complete under an hour. I mean, you just look, if you just look at my live play, you see that the fastest I could speedrun this game is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Well, keep in mind this is in real time live. In game time, might be like what random number 1 hour and 8 minutes. But yeah, this game is actually completable by not doing a lot of glitches in under an hour. So that's the beauty of this game. And of course, the fastest way to complete this game is doing the glitch at the beginning of the game, where you have kind of like the hub area. You just like go on top of a locker by doing a simple, kind of easy, but also difficult glitch to do. You make it so you deload that area, and then by pause buffering while falling down in the void, you'll download the burning place from the parachute ending. Just you see the loading a checkpoint, you reload that checkpoint, and then you just head to the van while all the Murray custom banners is burning, and that's it. You finish the game. You also get the new game plus. That easy. It's just that easy. You know, this game, it's really that easy to that fast to complete. Even is you don't even need to do a lot of glitches, like something like, for example, security breach, which I think is the fastest way to complete this game with glitches, is doing the Vanny ending. And I'm pretty sure the Vanny ending, because yeah, you have the Freddy cutscene, which for speedruns is allowed to use the audio skip glitch. I mean, like, well, depending on the patch you're playing, is a glitch. Yeah, can I do this, please? Why it's so hard to fall out of here? It's fine. I just have one of all endings out of bounds under 24 minutes. All endings out of bounds? Oh my god. Nah, I imagine it has to be easy. I mean, I guess you need to have a new plus ending, so you probably need to do that one first. The parachute ending. Just so you can have Tiger Rock for the Moon EXE ending. Then you have to find all the collectibles for the Moon EXE ending. Then somehow trigger the 4 AM, which I'm guessing you can do it by completing the cat ending. The cat ending, the cat chase, the Tiger Rock. Secret path ending, the Moon EXE, I'm guessing. Yeah, don't judge speedrunners. But yeah, the thing with this game is just okay. So say that this game is basically security breach is kinda true, but not. But this game is similar in the way you move to one place to another. If you just head closer to those places, it will load, kind of like security breach. If you've seen speedruns or glitches of security breach out of bounds, then yes, it's pretty much the same. A little bit more difficult because while in security breach you can pause the game. So for example, if you're falling down, you can pause the game so Gregory gets frozen in the air while you let the rest of the game load the area you're in. Something that in this game, it's not possible. You actually need to pause and unpause the game constantly, and hopefully you'll actually load where you want to be in. Yeah, there's some similarities, but also some differences from one from another. I'm just already wasting time. Or losing time. Makes sense. I don't feel to restart, really, because I don't really care that much if I lose time in this first part of the game. I mean, this one is still less affected, so... The thing with this, with Jackie Chase is that it's very... there are a lot of variables that can change, so eh. The only... I mean, I got confused with one of the doors earlier, but also like the the lava puzzle, I got it wrong. Well, I did not. It's not like I got it wrong. It's just that the RNG, the many puzzles that they could give me, they gave me the longest one. Well, not the longest one, but a really long one. So, yeah. To be honest, the beginning is not that. Yeah. Yes, really because of the lava puzzles. With the cat. Well, the thing with the cat is that we learn how to control the cats. So when the cat is in the spotlight, if you stare at the cat, you just stay there. You'll be walking backwards while staring at the cat and waiting till the light hits to the trigger you need to hit. And people have found like ways to, also like the way to get, this second start you get. The shortest path to get there has been found. It's very, very short, actually, the path. And it can be so fast that the cat won't spawn in front of you. Not always. I have times where actually the cat spawn very close to me. And this second time you have to go through a labyrinth of tragedies and pain. It can be skipped by using the so beautiful and pretty quantum lever. So that's pretty nice. No, we don't really. So actually, this game is pretty much. At least the cat part is easy. It is kind of tedious, but it has become easier.
Hello, employee. If you're listening to this,
Just saw someone.
when machinery is clear of debris,
I just saw someone.
clockwise to raise the elevator. Push the green button.
Oh yeah, I need to be.
Are now safe to get under the elevator.
Okay.
To realign the elevator.
I got time to be reading
sliders
chat right now because I need to do this quick.
alignment.
There you go.
And please.
I just saw someone just run past him, not get killed once, and get a little startled. Yeah, I mean, people have learned very quickly the Tiger Rock behavior. Alright, what's the code? 4, 2, 3, y 1.
Now, disengage. Close the hatch.
People really like it. Oh wow, like the Uno card game. It's like, oh wow, it's like it's like if Uno means one in the Spanish, and the reason why you scream Uno at the end of when you have one card is because you only have Uno carta. And the fact that it's also an official sequel of Uno called Dos, literally two in Spanish, it's just cinema. Sí, güey. No mames, güey. Si otra que eres hispanohablante o sabes hablar español, pues, hola. You didn't understand what I say? Don't worry. Alright, is this a good one or a bad one? I think this is a... No, okay, no, okay. Well, sort of, because it's very easy to do. The path is very straightforward. But it's not a short path. Mira nomás. Sé que hay dos mexicanos que han speedrunado este juego. Pero, pues, así que tampoco estoy muy al tanto de qué tanta gente o quiénes hacen speedrun de esto. Shoot to the stars. I kinda wish you could shot it. I mean, oh yeah, I don't like how naive this. You're annoying in this part. Like I don't mind you, but you're so talkative. And someone streaming one stream on the grid platform. Yeah, I know what platform. I don't know if it's actually allowed or not allowed to say, but yeah, I know what we're talking about. Shoot for the stars. Yeah. Shut up. Please skip dialogue. Of course not. We have a winner. My winner. A free spin on my winner. Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, locker. There you go. Come on, picked up. Let me free. There we go. This is the smoothest one I got. Since the moment I learn how to do this, I become happy. Because I need to take the long path to be able to finish this. And done. That was an easy one. Very long picked up. I don't know why, but seeing him, it just gives me some happiness. Maybe it's because it's his design. Because the only thing he says is tickets, please. I don't know. I like it. It just gives me some. Probably one of my favorite designs of FNAF. But actually, pretty much shares the same vibe as the GA Music Man. Definitely not because there's lore-related stuff behind it, probably. But yeah, I like it. I like Big Top. Pretty much the same level as the Music Man, just chilling. Except when there's no lights for some reason. I should have done this just to ignore your annoying voice. And the fact that this is pretty much... I'm sure this is voiced by Edwin. That is more than obvious. By Edwin Murray. If Mrs. Helpful is voiced by Fiona, then Mr. Helpful is voiced by Edwin. Thank you so much for the follow on FAF. Well, I know you will be talking in the chat, but by the way, I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Okay,
Let us spend our money on that game.
Yeah, get a gambler. Oh, I might die, please don't die. Ah, okay. It's fine. I guess will follow. Maybe did I actually right to touch the mannequin here? I don't remember that, yes, but
I enjoy time with so much.
okay. That's kinda risky, but that work. End up losing time, as always, but whatever. I still found very uncomfortable to turn this around. I don't know what's wrong with this, but it just doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel nice. Like when you think you actually got it, like what you actually need to turn this around, it becomes annoying. Anyways, I'm ready to throw some balls. You have a free spit. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know, I only tried VR once. I totally select that a lot, but well, I fully played this game, well, no, not this game, Have Wanted 1 on Xbox as flat mode. There was one time that I played that game on VR because of a friend of mine, but I only played the money section because it was very late and someone else was about to leave the party soon, so we were like, hey, can you give opportunity to her to play the game? Like, sure. But yeah. The stroking machine. The Billy chair, of course you will say that. Can I please get a beautiful 4 teeth? Teeth? Fuck, please? Oh. I'm a Bailey Eater after all. Okay, I can shut up now, helper. We have a winner! And since I died, I had to deal with this dialogue. Yeah. It is kind of difficult because it kind of feel like there's actually like technique with balls. Okay, I was. You know what? I'm this close. You know what? I might this point restart. It's not going as smooth as I wanted. El pendejo music man. No, his name is Picktop. Su nombre es Picktop. Entonces sería pendejo Picktop. You don't kill me. I don't know. Maybe with the new skills I learned, won't be really necessary to do this. But mind you, these skills doesn't save you that much time. So, I don't think it's really that worth it. There's one specific that is gonna save a lot of time, but it's kind of difficult to do it first try. Kind of like the escape for the dolly sneaky chase. Also, a small time save you can do with this. You can quantum lever this to make this spin happen faster. There you go. I do a little bit further for this. I love this so much. It's also pretty much anti-soft locks. I don't have to worry if I can soft lock by getting the grand prize earlier. Shut up. There you go. We have a winner. Do I have to restart? I probably have to restart. Because the picked up chase, while doesn't take too long, it is a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, I got it wrong. Oh fuck! Wait, shit. It was 5. 5, 1, 6. Mushroom is 4. There you go. You can get actually the grand prize earlier. However, if you get it, the speed is gonna move a little to the next prize. And the helper was like, "Oh, you got it this close! Yeah, you son of a arena. Yeah. And actually, that's just a time loss because you won't be able to move the lever for like 2 seconds. But also with the quantum lever, it's no longer an issue. So even if you got it, it's not that much of a time waste anymore. But damn, the disrespect to do this to you. Anyways, so now we are very close to the victor chase. Fun fact, the moment I turn this, we're gonna be teleported. You must say, but Edu, it looks pretty much the same as we're used to be. You actually get teleported. You are not in the same place I used to. This like the outside of the buried custom manners that we're about to see. It's not the same as it's in the beginning of the game. It's just there's two different custom manners separated from each other. And I think it's like behind me, the one that we are most of the time. But I cannot turn around because it's gonna be time waste. Well, actually we have to turn around in this part. Like the original is all the way that direction. Hello. And then let's see how the RNG in this part is going to love you, hate me. All right, picked up, ready for a new chase. Woo! Okay, not exactly what I expected. Okay. Yeah, I think this run never happened. Okay, let's just pretend this run never happened. Let's just say we were just you hit it up, getting ready for this. You know, like a little practice before we begin with the run. This is what happened when you watch, when before stream you watch Yuri with your girlfriend. First time playing the game, trust is trust. Oh, the dialogue, it's buggy. Let's go. It's fine. That's your security breach moment. And yes, security breach, not Secret of the Mimic.
I just pulled up.
Well, as long as it doesn't get glitched to the part like this, it's fine. Because as far as I know, there's no way to skip dialogue in this game. No, it's not like it matters. Besides the beginning cutscene, but even without the beginning cutscene, it's not a
You've been provided with a data.
this will start the timer until now. I fucking hate security breach. Well, okay, I know the game is. As someone who likes this game, security breach, I know that game is bad. Like, I understand. Even I have to admit that one of the reasons I enjoy that game is because of the glitches that you can do. Even in current patch, you can still do funny skips and glitches. But yeah, the game is actually bad. Like, there's so many endings. Okay, so the issue is not the endings, which it is. The issue is that there's no story in this game. The security breach doesn't have story. That's the issue. Because, okay, Freddy, it's me, Gregory, and I'm trapped in the Pixaplex. Why you're in the Pixaplex, Gregory? I don't know. Well, either way, I'm gonna help you to rescue, even though the rest of the animatronics wants to kill you.
Costume Man, the leading powerhouse in
Okay.
cartoon entertainment and carnival game technology.
They deny you the message, but don't worry. Gregory, go die.
Amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of.
So apparently I have some lore related, deep lore related with this game somehow, but probably just a normal kid, but somehow I have something related with the lore, but I don't know. I don't know. I just got there somehow. Ha, Gregory, you're so stupid. I prefer... admittedly. I just committed magic, the GGY. I wonder how validated the GGY is now that the Secret of the Mimic pretty much confirms that the story version of the Mimic, literally the Mimic story for the books is different from the Mimic game. I wonder how valid it is GGY and also the EduTheVODS, the one that solves FNAF 4. Yeah, probably those points are true, but it won't be a 101. I really wanted to make another one at the security office. Ones were hella fun. I get a sentiment because, I mean, I get it. I hate that the sentiment has to be now because back in the early days of FNAF fanbase, started like what, 2015? We wanted a free roam game. And, well, Security Breach was in that game. This game it is, but the sentiment of the office game has to appear just when we get a very, very good free roam FNAF game. And I hate that has to happen now. Because that makes sense of people, instead of seeing this game as how it is, people prefer to see it by missing those kind of games. I mean, they kinda gave, but a long time after. Yeah, but still, after like what, like 4 years of Office's games? So it's like it's been. You also keep in mind that in the span of 2 years there were 4 games, 4 FNAF games. But I get this sentiment. I think this is. I never. Well, I only play Ocarina of Time, and not that much of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild because I don't have a Switch, and Switch I played the game. It was given to me as a temporarily because a friend of mine, the friend who was at Switch, has to go to travel and he couldn't bring it with him. So he was like, "Hey, you know what? I'll let you borrow my Switch for while I'm gone." But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that game. I haven't finished it. But yeah, I get it. I get it. The sentiment. I get that people from people, you know, are not tired of Breath of the Wild, but they want something else. I got the same puzzle. God damn it. But they want some. But they want the old dungeon games. And I think this is pretty much the same sentiment as is happening with Security Breach. But Security Breach with FNAF. The only issue is that at least the open world games of Zelda were good, and Security Breach didn't do well. And this game is good, but the sentiment has to appear the moment we got a good free run FNAF game, and that's what I hate of this. Because I really like this game. It's very good, but I get that people miss those games. It's been a while. I just wish that this game released when the sentiment wasn't there. Because I really feel like people are not appreciating this game because they're letting the nostalgia affecting them. I love this game. I love all the rest of FNAF games. I don't have any hate conspiracies towards Steel Walls. I'm not one of those who believes that Steel Walls is destroying the story. They are destroying the story of FNAF games, even though the games are still being made by Scott Cawthon. Well, the story, at least. I'm not those guys, but yeah, actually Scott is great as the writer in this game. So it's funny when people say that he still ruined the FNAF lore. And no, that was actually Scott, because he's still a writer. He's still making the story of the game. He still have full control over the story. So yeah, it's kinda. I get it, but yeah, basically, but yeah, I just look. I have a lot of harsh opinions about the FNAF fan base, and I don't really want to say it. My girlfriend has heard my really harsh talks about the FNAF fan base, and they are not pretty. They are not pretty. I don't. Mind you, it's not like I hate every FNAF, duh. But I feel like there's this whole, like, you know, very loud part of the fan base where they really want to show hatred for Steel Wool, the current lore, and also spreading misinformation, like if FNAF TikTok. Oh my god, FNAF TikTok really sucks. Because the amount of disinformation that I've seen in there. I don't have TikTok. All of that stuff I learned from people who has it. People from TikTok say that's what Scott Cawthon said. Like, where? I went to the Superman movie with my girlfriend today. I didn't really want to go because honestly the trailer was kinda shit. But she's a DC fan, so I'll go just for her. I'm not really a superheroes fan either. Just, and I did watch the trailer. I don't remember nothing from the trailer. I won't lie. But you know, just have fun. I mean, maybe the movie is not being good, maybe not. But just enjoy your time with her. Oh, you already went there. Okay. You say I'll go, like you will go, like vas a ir con ella al rato. Oh yeah. The movie was very whack, so for one person 30 cents. Oh wait, this is euros, right? Because I don't know. I live in Mexico. Okay, I guess you're from Spain. Yeah, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's expensive. And here, Mexico, well, especially where I live, where it's likely things are more expensive, specifically where I live. God damn, I cannot. Yeah, anyways, yeah. To be honest, the tickets is the least of my problems I have with the prices. It's the food. I don't know how it's in other parts of the world, but in Mexico, buying food is for cinema. It's very expensive. Because, you know, at least with the movie, I can well, enjoy it, and And I don't feel like I wasted too much money if the movie ended up being not good. But with the food, oof. I mean, I enjoy the food, but oof. The prices. Here's like a pack of NMS is 7 euros. Oh boy. How many is it here? I haven't bought one of those in a while. But it's definitely not cheap. Or like, oh my god, wait. Shit, fuck. Wait, no! I cannot die in this part. I'm stuck. Jackie, I fucked it up so badly. In movie theater, yeah, and also the snacks in movie theater, generally speaking, are expensive. For no particular reason.
Arnold. Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with Bear Entertainment. How are you feeling?
Wait, what? Oh. Oh my god.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a data diver tool. Look around you. Kinda looks like a walkie-talkie with two prongs sticking out of the top. It should be in the van. Richie slipped it in your toolbox during the last job, just in case.
Okay, I think we are back.
Not a promising start.
I think we're back. Yes, we're back. Alright, okay. Yeah, the stream is up. I can hear myself speaking, I think. Can you speak? Yes, thank you. Okay, wow.
Check your toolbox.
And I spam this just in case. Refresh stream. Oops. Alright, just spamming this. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, spamming this because the stream suddenly ended, and, and you know, sometimes people don't realize that you need to refresh the stream, so I need to make sure people notice this. Alright. Yeah, my internet just went out. Well, at least on my PC. It does happen sometimes, so, well, everything is fine. Everything is working. So, yeah, so, I don't really need to restart anything because I haven't started the run yet. Okay, so now that everything is working back normally. I'm not seeing any issues with the stream. Then, yeah, let's go. Let's do this perfectly fine. Alright. I always having the raid mode activated. It's pretty cool. It does a lot of ambience at the beginning of the game, but unfortunately, I think that mod makes buggy some save files somehow. At least that's what I believe, because when I removed that mod, it worked normally. I believe that it's mainly maybe it has to do because I think the page mentions that it kinda replaces the world for another one. I don't know, but yeah. That's only 7 minutes. It was only 7 minutes. Horrible, not horrible, but the thing is, I would be fine if I could just restart the elevator or something like that, but I couldn't. And it's not like you can die in there, so yeah. It was just reload the save file or just restart, which restart is better.
Welcome, potential buyers, to Edwin Murray.
Restart is the better option.
The leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and.
But yeah, also 7 minutes is fine.
Woo. Come in and see what Murray's.
Also, I haven't really gone that much to the movies theaters lately. When was the last time I went one? I think it was. Oh yes, it was for the Minecraft movie. I was close enough to watching it. My idea was to watch the one that has the unfinished effects. But then a friend of mine talked to me and said, "Hey, wanna watch it together?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." That movie is weird. I talked about the Minecraft movie before, but it's a weird movie. It's not a good movie, but I enjoy it. I don't know. I think it's so. How you call this? Good movies? No, bad movies are good. The bad movies are so bad they're actually good. Something like that. You know, it's called. I'm gonna read a picture from you one day. It's an actual picture. It's just like a piece of wood with painted with the actual picture pasted in there. No, I wonder. Because this picture looks very solid to be able to be bent that easily. Rocktopus or Rockatopus, as the subtitle says in the shooting theater, whatever name it is. Way away, so it's time to explore. So right there, don't be scared. It's time to open the Fortnite. There you go. Oh, there you go. I was still saying I kind of wish that this Secret of Mimic we could see Mimic Monty or Mimic Mr. Hippo. They will be so big. But whatever. It's fine. At least we have the dog, which I like it a lot. And what's the name of the orange elephant? Orville. I hope you enjoy the grand finale. I had a good idea, now I remember about this game, but I forgot what it was, but it somehow includes Glamrock Freddy. Ah yes, replacing Captain Springlock's suit by Glamrock Freddy. Since they're pretty much the same, you can actually do kind of a Predor with the Springlock suits. So I kinda wish it was actually in game. Well, yeah, I kinda wish it was, you know, a Freddy suit at least. I mean, I get why it isn't because of lore reasons, but I wish it was. Okay, that was very simple. And something that I learned is that you know how in the parachute ending, or well, the parachute route, you have the mimic mimicking a bunch, or just repeat a bunch of voice lines from different characters. Well, there's two voice lines that it's never heard in game. The first one is from this patch, which is like. This is something like there are ghosts, there aren't any ghosts or something like that.
Actually,
I just noticed that I need to hit the button well. I don't think I hit the button actually. I thought I did because I noticed that there was a moment of silence, so I was like, oh okay, I got it. I did not hit. Okay, this might not be my day for speedrunning. I hate myself. Not really, but that's... Let me drink water first because I've been talking a lot.
Arnold. Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with Bear Entertainment. How are you feeling?
This might as well not be my speedrun day. But I'll try my best.
I just pulled up.
So yeah, I was saying before, something about something. Ah, it's fine.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
I think the funny part about the exterior of the custom manor is that there's like a lot of building pieces added, like now in this version of the custom manor. But like there are also pieces that extend further, like you cannot even see even when you're in the roof. So it makes me believe that they actually model all the exterior, and when they finish making all the areas, or at least the ones that you'll see from afar, which is very funny. It also makes me wonder, like for example, that little office that you have in the main entrance of the custom manor, where in the patch ending it's burning. So when you enter there with normally when it's not burning, there's something interesting. I don't think it started to run. I don't notice. Fuck damn it. I think it started the timer. But that office doesn't exist in the burning version, and I noticed that. Okay, so there's this whole conspiracy I have of this game with the custom manor's exterior. I don't have all the like talks exactly ordered to be able to explain exactly, but to give you an idea, let's go back to the Help Wanted 2 update for the Secret of the Mimic teaser. So you know there's this puzzle that once you complete, there's like this puzzle shows different ways depending if you're in VR or well AR or normal world. And you know how in the AR, no, in the real world is the van like this one with the MXCS machine, but in the AR world it shows a building which it appears, or what is supposed to be, the custom manor. But now that we have the game, the Secret of the Mimic out, the outside is nowhere similar to like this house looking a lot of like windows. Tilted windows. We're looking tilted windows basically. It's just this. Well, I want you to look after this. See, look this building. Blue with like round windows, like kind of like elegant windows, would you say? They don't feel like it doesn't fit with the building. So here's my theory. Here's my theory what I believe what they did. So the idea was to have the building that they showed in Help Wanted 2, the one that we entered into this game. However, they decided to give it more like the corporate normal looking to the outside. Probably because they noticed that it would be kind of difficult to work to have that building work to the outside and look pretty much pretty in the entire game, even though in the puzzle image there's like normal industrial buildings in the behind of the pretty looking building. So I believe that they end up replacing it. And that theory gets strong because in the Edwin's house there's like this small, how do you call this I don't know how you call this in English, maqueta, but kind of like this small building where it resembles, if not it's pretty much the same exterior as you see in Help Wanted 2, which to make it more interesting, and the one you see is a lot more complete, and it fits more with the shape that the game has, like in the entrance of the custom manor has. Because I noticed a lot of windows that you see in the inside, and also like generally speaking, the inside looks very similar to the outside of the building that we see Help Wanted 2. So it makes me believe that at one point that was the intended look of the inside of the outside of the custom manor. What I believe that happened is that the more places they added, the more they have to redo or like plan better the exterior. So probably they end up being like, it's not working, let's just replace everything with just a normal looking exterior. Since we are also doing that with some parts of the building, then why not just extend it to other places? It's a little more easier with the images and stuff to explain it, to explain my point and why I believe the exterior that we see in wanted to it was supposed to be the intended one. But mainly that lobby entrance and that small, again, I don't know exactly how you call this thingy that you see in Edwin's house. It what makes me believe that it was actually intended to be looking like that, but they ended up having to change, probably for consistency and make it easier to upgrade it in case they have to add another room. Which is it's a shame because I really feel like it will be very interesting to have that version of the building instead of the final one. I really like the wooden looking house. Or at least just leave it there for the main entrance and the rest just industrial. It's probably that was the intention, but they couldn't make it work. It's a shame. I really like to see that version. I don't know, maybe someone will mod it. I mean, the mods for Secret of the Mimic are way more advanced than for Security Breach. Probably because, maybe, just maybe, Secret of the Mimic is a more optimized game with better code, probably a little more easier to mod than Security Breach's code mess that has it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Security Breach never released Rocket, so it's kind of hard to tell, really. Security Breach, it was a mess. Well, I'm gonna say something about Security Breach, which something I found really saturated by the fan base. While Security Breach is a mess, I don't really feel that left a lot of consequences, like a lot of people says. That it's not a Sonic 06 incident where the game was a mess, like Security Breach. But the thing with FNAF is that after Security Breach, FNAF was able to stand up back very quick with Ruin. Even with the little issues I have with that game, but DLC. But with Sonic 06, it was fucked it up and then still fucked it. Still fucking it up. So, for Sonic, it took a while to stand back on their own feet, so I really gotta give this benefit to FNAF, Scott and Steelwool. They were able to get their feet back to the ground. Like, you could stand on a slightly elevated platform for them to forget you? To forget you, huh? What do you mean exactly, to forget you? Oh, you mean the AI? Okay, I know what you mean, the AI of the animatronics. Yeah, it's like literally in the lobby. You can just walk to some plants that is slightly elevated, and Chica will be like, "Where are you? What? I don't see the human." But yeah, I know what you mean. I remember. I know what you mean. Yes, it's something that I'm really glad the Secret of the Mimic. Okay, so yeah, Secret of the Mimic doesn't have the jumping mechanic, which I think is actually programmed in the game. It's just that it's disabled, I think. But at least it's made it so people cannot abuse something like that. And I think it's for the best that the game doesn't have a jumping mechanic. And generally speaking, Security Breach just barely uses the jumping mechanic for to actually progress the game. It's just there. So I'll give this to Steelwool. They don't really need to add a jumping mechanic to Security Breach. Like, if they just add ramps instead of the little boxes that you have to jump, or just make the boxes be like a invisible stairs, then yeah, it will be pretty much the same. Jumping really does nothing more than a tool to break the game. I know there's people supporting that you cannot jump in Secret of the Mimic, but it's for the better. Trust me, it's for the better. It's so dumb, yes. Gotta say though, nothing is more frustrating. Okay, so I talked to this before, but while Security Breach is a bad game, with all good reasons, I like it. I was able to find my fun with that game. But gotta say though, the fact that I was enjoying more than Ruin, it's kind of interesting because people say that Ruin is very good, and well, it's good, but I feel like this game, it's okay. If you could jump in this game, there will be so many glitches you could do, like jump from railing to railing. I mean, technically you can do that. It's just that to get on top of the railing, it's not easy. There's only very few instances that you can jump on top of the railing. If even this can be called jumping. It's just that the crouch of this game is very... It does give you like a little extra time on there, let's just say. Like extends your time on there. Still failing to... But yeah, like I was saying before, I know, like, to me with Ruin, mainly with Ruin, what I feel the issue has is that you're not in danger in Ruin. Ruin, as cool it is to look at the environments, to move around the place that you once explored, being all complete with full of staff bots, depending if you love it or hate it. But it's just the AI on that game is so disappointing. Like, so okay, so MXCS spawns if you're there for a long time for the mask. Okay, okay. Then the what else? There you go. Okay, you remove the mask and just wait to MXCS to disappear. Okay, MXCS touched me, so he will spawn a animatronic, let's just say Monty, which is the one that I think is the common one. And also, if you don't get too far, you won't be able to remove the mask, and also there will be a countdown that if you don't remove the mask, you'll die. But there's enough time to run away from the MXCS to be able to get away and remove the mask. And even when he spawns a animatronic like Monty, they just walk. They will never sprint towards you. There will be points that just stay still doing nothing. And then eventually they will despawn. Am I supposed to be scared of those animatronics? Am I supposed to be feeling danger? No! I never felt danger in Ruin. Hey, I know a lot of people like Ruin. I like it too, but I feel like in terms of danger, like the animatronics, it's a huge disappointment. Like literally the moon section, the danger is only stay too long in the world mask if you are not inside the daycare structures. Springtrap wasn't even scary, he just looked even more destroyed. I mean, we know it's the mimicking Springtrap with a random corpse. But, I mean, yeah, if you're just standing there moving screen to screen to hack Freddy. Yeah, I mean, the Springtrap section is... Well, the burn trap section is bleh. Trash. I don't like it. I get they wanted to do like the classic FNAF moment, but that didn't work. That was bad. But yeah, my favorite. I know a lot of people don't like this section, but I really like Bonnie Ball in Ruin because, first of all, all the Bonnie Ball, while having a different layout, it's explorable. There's danger all the time with the mini music man being scattered around and the music and also to be able to move, then you need to like know the routes and maybe even open the routes, because if you don't do that in some parts, at least like 2 different parts, like yeah, you might be in danger. I think the reason why people say they don't like it is because of the glitch that for some reason still will never fix, where not all the music man gets teleported, which I get it. I mean, I get why people wouldn't like it, but I don't know, like, ignoring that glitch, I feel like Bonnie Ball is the best section of the game. There's actual danger. It takes a good use of the inhibitors. There's actually danger in both worlds that doesn't despawn, even though it's kind of glitchy. I don't like it. That's what, like, inside exploration, because you can actually explore all Bonnie Ball. I don't know, I like it a lot more than the entire game. Not gonna lie. Again, I'm not saying that Ruin is a bad game. I like it, but in terms of like actual difficulty, actual threats, Bonnie Ball is the better one. Maybe killed Bonnie. I don't even know how died. Monty killed. It's not a secret that Monty killed Bonnie.
Once the
In
elevator
security breach, there's these bags of lore, as I like to call them, where it gets pretty much, it gives you all the clues for that. And people might say that, well, actually Bonnie didn't die. It's the cutscene that leads you to get to catwalks in Ruin shows that Bonnie just decided to pass the title to Monty, basically. But no, it's just a typical fast entertainment moment. Being liars.
Now that I assume you are done with the alignment, use
Hey, what's
the
Monty? It's
diagnosis
no
tab
secret.
function. Input the following code using the button.
That's probably one of the easiest parts of the Lord of the entire security breach. Like with the lack of storage security breach has.
4. Now,
I'm gonna give this credit to Ruin.
emergency brake. Close the hatch.
But how difficult it has to be with the lack of story that security breach has. Ruin to reveal to create a decent story with the fucked up state they had.
And you are done.
They did decently well. I'm surprised they managed to do something. My only issue is how the Mimic was introduced in that game, especially now with Secret to Mimic out. Monty was probably the best animatronic. He probably wouldn't even try to kill you. He probably would just try to help like Freddy. I don't know. You know how this game. You know how Secret to Mimic is. Oh, sorry. You know how with the lack of security breach story. Do we even know why Freddy doesn't try to kill you? Because supposedly only animatronics gets hacked by Vanny or Glitch Trap or whatever. But why not Freddy? Freddy has a sort of antivirus. It is because he's supposed to be a prototype. If he's even a prototype from Ruin. Oh my god. What is happening? Put into that? Oh. I should be back. Hopefully I am back. Kirai Bukido. Yep. Okay, the codex bitrate is fast again. Oh my apologies. If this is working better now, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Oh my fucking god. Okay, the stream should be fully working now. The stream should be fully working now. Okay. Refresh stream. Okay, it's working now. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen and others, my apologies. This internet went out this time. This time because the Wi-Fi just decided to be to stop working. It just the Wi-Fi decided to internet won't work today, so goodbye. My apologies. It is pretty annoying stream today. Not only my runs are not going well today, but also my internet is going against me. Alright, let's restart once again. What time is it? Because... Okay, I'm gonna do one run, if the run goes well. If the run does go well, then I just gonna leave a little bit. And then I'm gonna... maybe do one more run after that, so probably it's gonna be just 2 runs today.
Arnold, hey buddy.
If one doesn't do too much well, or I notice that they're running out of time, then I'm just gonna do one full run. Even if I don't do well, then I'm just gonna complete it. My Wi-Fi's not collaborating with me today, and I hate it.
I just pulled up.
I just pull up. Okay, I pull up.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never
Okay. How am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided.
Okay, back to speedrun.
Good job.
So earlier I was saying about the... I was talking about Ruin, yeah, so... yeah, Bonnie... Who knows about Bonnie, because this is another security breach, a security breach lack of story moment where you have to wonder why Freddy is good. Is this because he's supposed to be a prototype based on Ruin? Well, people say it's another Freddy, but I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even bother to care that much. Not gonna lie. But who knows, really? Bonnie could be just as well evil as the other animatronics, try to kill you because of being under control or whatever. But yeah, I just wish that if I could make Ruin, I'll just use Bonnie Ball as example to create other levels. Give players the advantage to have the exploration like the security breach, but exploration is only blocked by levels, by episode chapters as they call it. Like once you leave Montigo, for example, you won't be able to return to explore it. You have to continue with the linear story of the game. And they will lead a more interesting mechanics and also adding more threads and stuff. I don't know, kind of like. I feel like the Secrets of the Mimic AI, or like mechanics, could work in Ruin. They're very similar. Or like, well, you can add like the mimic behavior in some aspects. Maybe it will be different for each animatronic, but it will make the game a little more tense, in my opinion. I think it will make the Ruin a better experience. My opinion. I mean, I like Ruin. I have said this before, but I feel like Ruin, it really stays short in a lot of aspects. I'm not gonna lie. Mainly turns in gameplay. I know a lot of people like it. Narrative, reason. I mean, I like it too. I mentioned before, I actually like Security Breach. It's a very straight narrative game. Linear narrative game, that's the... I should use linear instead of straight, but yeah, I like narrative games, but I just feel like Ruin. I don't know, I just feel like it was underwhelming in terms of gameplay, in my opinion. I feel like they give the exploration freedom of Security Breach, but they take advantage to make it for a exploration experience for each level, like be able to go backwards. What's the name? Backtrack, like in Security Breach. Then we will make a better experience to explore. Besides, you will have different layouts from the attractions, the original attractions from Security Breach. Man, that's just my opinion. I feel that's my opinion. Again, I like Ruin, but I feel like Ruin could be better in a lot of aspects, in my opinion. I have fun with the game, but I feel like I have way more fun with Security Breach. I don't know, maybe one day that I play the game casually, I'll notice that the game is actually not that fun. I mean, I actually play casually in 100%, and I like it. I have fun. I don't be entirely into the stream because, you know, it was just in one sitting. I could on one stream, I could just leave it for another time. So, but I have fun. I actually have fun with the normal game, with the base game, just playing casually. I do prefer more glitch because of obvious reasons, but it's fun. I really have my time with the game. It's just that you don't really notice that the more you play, the more you realize that there's a lot of backtracking. Well, maybe not much backtracking, but like there's a lot of walking or running you have to do to get to one point to another. Probably the most absurd one is to use the exercise control panel. So to get the exercise, you need a ticket, which you can get it while from directly after getting from Chica's room. Or you do it or just after 6 AM. But whatever way, first you go to Monty Golf, which you need to get there from directly from the atrium. You get the new security level, you get a fast cam, and you get a ticket for exercise. Alright, exercise is above Monty Gator's Golf, so you need to go to the ground floor, to the second floor of the Pixaplex. You enter there, you head to the control panel, you're like, oh, I need a code. Oh, what a shame. And then you see back of floor says that the control panel is in the daycare theater. Okay, so I leave. Exercise, also exercise, there's no elevator, so it's kind of more straightforward. But then you need to head to the elevator from the atrium to head to the lobby. Then to take the long airlock to go to the daycare. Then you need to go to the hallway to the daycare with staff bots, which are not that annoying or like hard to deal with them. Then you finally enter to the. Then you notice that there are 3 entrances to the theater. However, only one works because the other one requires level 10 security level, which is not possible to get in normal conditions. Then you head all the way, you explore all the area, and then you notice that it's all the way to the bottom. And then you have to deal with the endoskeletons. Then you have to take all the way all that path to return to return to exercise. That's not that fun. You know what would make it so much easier? So since last year, people started to make more mods of adding new areas from Security Breach to be able to be in the normal game. So this one, which you probably know, Polar's custom map, adds an airlock that connects the ground level of, not only brings back the original Monty airlock that is connected to the atrium from the atrium to the Monty Gator Golf, but also it brings back a door, which also this door connects to a hallway, which you don't really need to go through that door to get to that hallway. But that hallway has an airlock that connects Monty Gator Golf with Daker. But also, you know, there's a news door, like there's a door you cannot access in Mazer size. Well, from that door you can also access to El Chips, but that's what doesn't matter the most. But also that door will brings you to another airlock if that leads you to the Daker. That could save way more time than having to go through the traditional way. That's a good example of bad exploration, or like bad backtracking. The backtracking in that game is really bad. And here's the secret of Mimic to begin with. This place is smaller than the Pixaplex. It literally fits inside Roxy Raceway. And people have done the test. People has already done the test with models, or like just using cubes and surrounding it all the sizes of these areas. But yeah, the custom manor fits inside Roxy Raceway, and everything here is way more connected, so it's a lot more easier to move to one point to another compared to Security Breach, where everything is disjoint. Well, most paths are just one-way path, which it can ruin. Although it can be very tedious for a lot of people. And if you see the news rooms on Security Breach, or well, to be more specific, the news map from the pre-alpha Security Breach, you know that the basement 1 and 2, like the utility tunnels that's Freddy said at the beginning of the game, they were supposed to connect with every attraction to move safely under there. They used to be way bigger with more paths that even connects to our attractions, as Freddy mentions, but end up being all of those things removed. So yeah, a lot of the annoyance that the game have could just easily be solved if Steelwool, well, to begin with, the game had a bit of development. A lot of annoyance like getting the control access for the Mazer size could be easily be fixed with that airlock. Well, these two airlocks back, but you only really need one. But yeah, sure, the other one as well. With these extra paths added, but of course, things didn't went as probably even still will need one. I'm pretty sure Steel wasn't happy to or having to do that. Really hated that moment of lag because it really feels like Jackie gets closer with me here to me. I'm taking too long. Oh, I'm fine either way. But yeah, even though I like Security Breach, I also like acknowledge this stupidity. Like for example, Mercer size. Holy shit! I see people comparing the bridge puzzle on this game with the carnival stuff with Mercer size. Like, it's not the same. It's true, it took me a while to complete both puzzles, but I knew what I was doing with the puzzle. Like, yeah, there's one point that I lost it. I missed exactly what I required to do in that with the bridge, because I didn't notice that you have to go to the other side and then from the other side build a bridge to bring you to the stairs that progress the game. But I can see where are the pieces. I can see. I from there. I fucked it up. But from but there was a way to fix it easily. I had to know what I'm doing. I could see like, okay, I need to move these pieces there. I need to move these pieces there. It is tedious, yes, but at least I know what I'm doing. In Mercer size, I had no fucking idea what I was doing the first time I played it. What does the buttons do? Okay, it moves the bases, the walls, but how they work? What number represents? What does a lever does? What does everything do? And the little camera that they gave you never updates, so you're pretty much there wondering what are you doing. You can use the camera wonder faster watch, sure, but for the fast watch, no faster watch, just fast watch. But that was barely useful. That game really wants me to rip and tear it until it's done. And it's about to the point I have to add a command measure size on chat just to know. I go for it just to know, just to make it less painful. Yeah, measure size is one of the worst sections of video games I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, once again, I enjoy Security Breach. It's a bad game, but I enjoy it. But man, of all the bad things this game has that I could not enjoy, it's definitely measure size, which is bad in a lot of ways.
Hello, employee. When the machinery is clear of debris, rotate the
But yeah, personally, a lot of people agree on this. Measure size really sucks.
push the green button.
So I shouldn't feel alone with this, but it just measure size is really the worst thing that FNAF ever bring. Agony, was I 5? This stuff, which you may or may not agree with it. Whatever. Measure size, it's nothing. All that thing is nothing compared to measure size.
Input the following.
Measure size is just the worst.
2,
2,
1,
1,
3,
3,
4.
4.
Now, disengage. Close the hatch.
Well, the good news is that the elephant head is gonna fall. Never mind. I was to say that. Well, the elephant head is safe. We don't have to worry about anything. And then it falls down once again.
Turn on the power.
And we're done.
Are done.
But yeah, I just personally find it really annoying that that Secret of the Mimic is. That Security Reach has probably the worst thing ever brought to the FNAF franchise, and pretty much in a lot of video games, measure size. I just wonder what was Steel thinking about it, because yeah, sure, the game had not much time to be made, but they should have an idea how to make a puzzle be understandable. I mean, why measure size? It's so hard to be understand. Like, oh, well, I don't even know how it works. And if you ask to Steel, probably they will be like, I don't know. I just don't know what happened. I don't know what. You have to wonder how bad was the status of the development to be able to add measure size and not notice how bad of an idea it is to add it. Or at least a solution. They should have done something interesting to that. They should have done something different to the base, but again, I have no idea exactly why it was difficult to put the pieces together or make it something decent from measure size. Because you can say the other section of the game they can be bad, but they can be understandable, with the exception of the Phantom fight, Afton's fight as well. The spring with the bird trap. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Well, not my opinion, it's just like what I think they could have done instead of going to the measure size. But again, there's a lot of bad decisions in that game, so that should be one fix for a whole lot of issues that game had. But not really hard, but yeah. I hate. Yeah, even talking about measure size is getting me tired because of how bad it is. Yay, I'm the winner. Let me free, please. I don't want to be here anymore.
I can't get enough of this high-value entertainment.
High value entertainment. So well, it's fine. No, I can really need it for speedrunning purposes because it's actually not allowed for no major skips. Oh my god, for no major skips. Tickets, please. Oh wait, what the hell? I don't know why the camera just instantly warps my to turn to the left side, but whatever. Yeah, Merseyside is the worst thing ever made for FNAF, and generally speaking, in video games. Because I swear I've never met someone who actually enjoyed Merseyside. If you enjoy Merseyside, get some help. No, but for real, Merseyside is horrible. I seriously never met someone who enjoy it. Because I can see points for other sections in the game, maybe when it's such a have to fight. But for Merseyside, it's just there's no any good point to find. I guess the concept of wall of the you have to modify the walls of the maze to be able to get a result that brings you to the event, but even with that, eh. Okay. This is what I need to touch to the mannequin.
I want the grand prize.
These games are...
Nuh-uh. Alright, so what are you gonna do? Exactly.
I want the grand prize. I want to pay my...
Alright, seat moment. Fall. Oh. No. Oh, nice. That was a nice throw. You think I'm a clown? Fucking Edwin helpful. Okay, that was nice. Ah, only hit one. What about you shut up? I don't know if I'll help was so annoying this mini game. Come on, say up a bit later. I might as well skip the line because I'm not getting it. I need to skip any dialogue. Even if I didn't die this time. Okay, fine. Let me out.
This is better than game one.
Okay. I was expecting that would be an issue, but it wasn't an issue. I don't know why the mouse it's not great. The mouse was on continue, but I had to lower it down to be able to interact with it. Lost time. Time loss, I mean. Let's go. I like with time loss. No. You have so many tickets. I didn't know this, but when Big Top chases you in that elevator, Big Top drops a lot of tickets. So it kinda shows that Big Top actually just likes to collect tickets, and that's why he always asks for tickets. And now because our fault, we make him lose a lot of tickets. Oh, you're the one who wanted to kill us, so... Can I? Can I? It's not working. There you go. Oh yeah, I like this. You can keep the door open when you spin. And because of this, we want to see Big Top disappearing. There you go. I really like that. I really like what happened. Alright, so we have a 7. Here we have a 7, 5, 4, 7. There you go. That was a fast coding. Well, that's pretty cool. So fast typing, I should say, not coding. Yeah, I can code very fast. I am a JavaScript developer, and I'm gonna use 10,000 JavaScript libraries just to make my web page work. Because that's right, baby. I'm full of JavaScript libraries. Shout out to my JavaScript, JavaScript, not developers, people who know how to program JavaScript. You guys have to endure a lot. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm okay. That felt weird. I know you guys heard that, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. You guys don't deserve to hear that ugly stuff. That was a weird line, but it's fine. Alright, so now this one is going better now. It would be a shame that I feel something else, and I feel something. The really cool thing about Crouch is that it can help you to go down faster. There's only like, at least with the skip that I haven't shown yet, it's faster with it. I think it's the only time where using Crouch is actually a bad idea to go down. But you want to use that little piece of levitation, that little lower gravity. No, I failed escape. No, it's not a huge loss, but okay. It's not a huge loss, but if you just run the moment the Victor steps in there, you'll be able to go down. Okay, can I not die again, please? Let's go. This is what I wanted. And now we are very far from him. Not that it really matters, but it's useful. Oh yeah, that was close. Those tickets, please. Oh, wow, he deceived me on that part. Those tickets, por favor. Oh, mama. Of course you won't let me. Of course you will block the fastest ways to get there. Okay. At least I can cross it here. There you go. Okay, that wasn't bad. That's a saving time. Let's go. 38 seconds, not bad. Not bad. Finally. I'm getting there. Nozzle. Ah, that's a miracle. That's a huge miracle. Miracle. I know how to speak. Es un gran miraculo. Okay. You're taking too long. That's what dispatch basically said. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the people being nostalgic about the old FNAF games. I kinda mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I feel like people are not willing to appreciate Secret of the Mimic only because people are being nostalgic about the original FNAF games. And it's a shame because Secret of the Mimic, I feel like people will look back at this game and they will feel like this game was actually pretty good, and it wasn't being underappreciated because there were people that they were missing the game, and instead of giving a try this game and see it's fun or not, or playing this game as how it is, a different game, they're just willing to see this as, they're willing to see this more of a take the nostalgia feelings instead of taking the game and see if they actually enjoy it or not. I really feel about it for Steelwool, because this is a game that had way more work than any other FNAF game. Oh my god, the bee is coming, the bee is coming, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the bee is coming, the bee is coming, the bee is coming, the bee is coming, the bee is coming. These are purpose. Well, they didn't change me there, okay. That's fine. Okay, I'll take it, you know? The bee's there. The bee's in there. Okay, so we're gonna leave these ones for later. I'm gonna ahead with the other arm pieces. The naked bee. I mean, think about it, all these unfinished suits are pretty much naked suits. Rabbit. Rabbit. Yeah, the bee is in the hallways. In this hallway. If that's the case, then we want to pick up the other piece. Let's see there. Please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. You look at me. No wait, no! I forgot about that. I forgot that was the struggle I had last time when I completed this part. Oh well. I hope that's the last death I get, because I think I only got one death the last time I speedrun this section of the game, the split. So I hope it is I hope that's just the last time I die. So probably it's gonna be close, so I need to reopen everything as fast as possible. Oh no! Everything actually gonna be, I don't need to open everything. Because it's spawned very close. It's the elefante. Okay, you know what? He actually made it very easy to me. Mimic actually made space for me to escape. I need leg. So, oh yeah, I forgot to pick up the other one. Just go here, just head there. Mimic. So I can grab this and be free. We have a prawn. There you go. And that's it! Besides that, this went very smoothly. I noticed that if you spam S and enter at the same time, you're gonna click every button and you're gonna be able to trigger every action very easily without not having to do any timings. I tried to do that, but it wasn't well synced, and that's because it was more my issue, where I just my spamming S and enter were synchronized. I had to be at the same time. And I did not do that. And now that I do it, it works. And it's great. And he waddle away, waddle waddle. Alright, Sharpie to Mimic. Mwah. This game really makes you feel closer to a lot of animatronics. With Mimic, the Jackie Mimic at the end of the elevator, at the end of the chase. No, to be fair, that kind of feels more like he's just smelling like he wants you to smell his breath. and Big Top at the end of the chase as well, but you can nuzzle his nose. And in this part with the mimics chasing you, where you get a hello or just a sniff from the mimic. I prefer the hello from the mimic, it's cute. It makes me feel like the mimic actually likes me. He's just being tsundere towards me the entire game. What am I saying? What am I even saying? Oh, okay, can I? Thank you, thank you. I don't like the little frames, the frame reduction I'm getting, because it really feels like it's gonna be an issue. There you go. Really feel like I'm not being at my best in this part, and also with the crouching part with the dolly is gonna be also annoying. And that's moot, of course, because I got it well dominated. And finally, and not least, this one. Now let's do the elevator part, which I've been failing a lot actually. Because kinda looks like I get stuck with something that makes me not be able to run. It's been really annoying, but let's see. This is what I mean. There you go. But there's something that you can hit on that bar, which the only way to not make it to not happen is to actually run all the way to the top. Well, at least that's what I notice. Maybe you don't really need to do that, but I feel like it's more consistent that way. Alright, we have 8 minutes of... I don't know exactly how long these parts last, but we have like at least 8 minutes of before the split. Which is a good time to drink water.
Why ye look so down in the dumps? Today's a big surprise party. Ye excited.
Especially since I probably have to leave after this round if I finish it, because I have been compromised as show up while I was after I got the internet back. So my apologies. Well, it's not a short stream. Well, it shows I'm just be streaming 38 minutes, but it's because of the Wi-Fi issue. But well, it's 2 hours. Not bad, but not the usual time I like to stream. The duration I like to stream. Hey, Foxy!
Perfect present for the big surprise party.
Oh, is that all? Perfect present coming right up.
Yarg! What's all this racket?
Foxy.
Foxy, you woke up the captain.
Are we under attack?
Are we under attack? We covering decorations? Decorations. First mate Foxy, are ye having a party?
Of course.
Yeah, to be honest, like, going back to the FNAF thing, with the old versus new, like, something borrowed, something new. I do also miss the classic FNAF games. I want, like, my idea of being able to keep it up while not replace. Because here's the thing. Do you think that Steelwool are willing to accept to make only FNAF office games? Because it really feels to me like the reason why Scott went with Steelwool is for the VR and the open world, or to the free roam games. Because that's I kind of feel like that's what Scott wanted to get from Steelwool. If suddenly we change it, I mean, look, let's be honest, the next FNAF game is gonna be free roam, but if suddenly they make this okay, what if instead of doing freedom, like after the next game, we'll do a office game? Do you think Steam will be appealed to do that? Because it doesn't look like there's their style of game. I mean, to be honest, their style of game is VR, not a flat game like Security Breach, where it was thought to be that. In this game, there's actual thought for VR, and there's VR is considered.
I made a little extra. It's not enough. I can make more. Party snacks. Pirate rule number 1. No party snacks.
Yeah, just Foxy. I can barely see it there. But yeah, that's what I think of FNAF, to be honest. At least that's what I think that if people want Steel to make the office games, I don't think it's going to be them. Which is funny because for Help Wanted, the Curse of Dreadbird DLC, they made a whole original FNAF game. With Halloween characters, with Dreadbird, Green Foxy, and the Jack-o'-lantern characters, and it's very good. It actually is only 3 nights, and it's like its own unique game, because damn, it's very good. I really like how good it is. Like Steel, in a DLC, they made the original Defend the Office game as a mini game, and it's very good. Wait, Foxy, it's done. I gave it all I got, Foxy. I present to you the perfect present. Oh, the floating present. Have I never to add like a string or something like that? Well, back to the game. Yeah, so Secret of the Mimic. Well, yeah. No, but for real, it's still at least they got it first time. The only thing is that it's not a full game, so people didn't bother, or they didn't give it the same importance as the other FNAF games. But I really wish that people actually took more seriously that FNAF game, because it's very good. Or like, well, I mainly wish that the office returns, but they don't stop making free roam games. I feel like there's place for both kind of game styles, and this doesn't become like a Zelda thing where people misses the old Zelda games where they explore dungeons. Because I think there's space for both games. I think there's space for open world games, Zelda games, but also there's space for classic dungeon exploration Zelda games. The only thing though is that the Zelda, I think they're always the same team working for the big game. And for free roam game you can have Steel Wool, and while the you know how Scott is putting to contract other people to make to work in the game. Like you have Click Team for Flaps, you have squares. Maybe I've split very close to the 42 minutes, but you may have like another studio. Let's just say Mega Cat Box as a random example. It doesn't have to be them, and probably it's not their style of games anyways. But maybe you can put Mega Cat Studios to make the Defend the Office games, or someone else. Click Team maybe. Maybe yes, maybe not. Maybe it could be Scott himself. He still wants to make his own FNAF games. He still wants to make FNAF games. Also, we need to consider that. We know that he is willing to create a FNAF world too. He has the time, and if he really actually wants. But he is willing to make a FNAF 2, a FNAF World 2. Sorry. But yeah, I honestly feel like I think there's space for that, and I kinda feel like the Fazbear initiative was supposed to be that, because besides the job creation, kind of, because at least the demo that we played last year, it was kind of a defensive office, but also like a puzzle game. Not, I want to say puzzle really, but yeah, you know what I mean. You have to stay there to defend yourself from the animatronic attacks. They use cameras and stuff. But I think generally speaking, the job creation is more free roam that defend the office. But yeah, all these games were supposed to be like the games that gives you the defend the office experience. But since the announcement, we only got one full game release. The other releases from like Popco's games, like what, like Popco's and Popco's Arcade, I think, are the name of those games. There are small games that they were person baked just as a side project. They're not like, they don't take too much time to make it. They do not take the full focus on the development. But it just makes you wonder why they're taking too long since the announcement. I think it was actually the creator of Popcorn who mentioned that he thinks that Scott announcing the initiative was very early. They should have done it a lot more. Scott should have done it a lot more later. Also, this is the new skip. Just set to this rail instead of the other one, and it's just set to this rail to move faster. Basically, it's just input faster. But yeah, my other get stuck again. But yeah, I think that the initiative was supposed to be like that, but well, you know, the creator of Flumpty said I'll release the game, but end up being not a nice person, you know, a groomer. And also the game that Fiston was supposed to make, the FNAF 1 Reimagine Plus, end up being cancelled. Now currently it's only Nixon with Joy Creation, Kane Carter, I think is the name of the creator of Pop Goals, with Pop Goals and... No wait, no, Pop Goals I think is another day, I don't know, why am I going there? I don't remember exactly. Thinking about the name of the creators make me go away. No, but I'm correct, I mean Mako is the one for kind of Finite Candies. No, I'm correct. I'm actually not wrong. Okay, good. Good. I was feeling dumb.
Time to take your medicine.
But yeah, so actually there's only 3 now, and only 2 are mainly defend the office. The only 2 is just no longer there. So yeah, if the Fast Initiative was supposed to be the replacement for Scott's War Defend the Office works, then well, it's hard to tell because we only got one and we know what happened to the creator. So yeah. So what's going to happen next? So Scott's gonna. I'm pretty fair to say Scott is very busy. Is a busy man nowadays. Because he has a lot of projects to manage for different studios. There's the movie, the books, the merch, and all that stuff. So probably he's just going. If Scott wants to make people wishes to make to bring more Defend the Office game, then he has to contract a new studio or indie team to make a FNAF game for the dedicated Defend the Office games. I kinda feel it's going to be Click Team because they kinda show like screenshots for different projects, like 3 screenshots, one of them will be in Flaps. But it's kinda hard to tell if they're actually working simultaneously on other projects or they're just focusing mainly on Flaps. I don't know, it kinda feels like it'll be Scott went to Steve Click Team, which Click Team is the engine that's got, well, Click Team Fusion. Click Team is a game engine. Well, Click Team is a studio that make the engine that Scott used for his games, the Click Team Fusion. Good. Dolly's leaving me alone. Good.
Separate.
Dolly RNG. That's cheating. I actually don't use these doors to get me. Like her exclusive door, so it makes me feel nice. And pop. But yeah. I don't it looks really sad in that part. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. It makes me a little bit sad, but then I remember it's the mimic, so it's actually the mimic, so I stop feeling bad. But yeah, either way, I don't know what's the Skull solution for that. Is Skull gonna continue to bring back this? Maybe he's gonna get new people to join to the initiative to release more Defend the Office games. There are more people releasing Defend the Office games. Who knows? But one thing I'm sure is if people want like more people developers to bring more, the one way to bring those kind of games back is if they want specifically from Scott. It's gonna be every once in a while, because I really do think that Scott is very busy to be able to be working on to make Defend the Office's games, and he preferred to work in those quirky games instead of being back in working in the main life and that games. And you know what? Go for him. He's not forced to be working on FNAF. He wants to leave, or he only wants to focus FNAF with the FNAF games in the writing apartment. Hey, I like security. I like Secret of the Mimic. The Secret of the Mimic story is very good. There's an actual story. There's the characters to care. There's a lot more things to care. It's an actual story, basically. That's the only thing you need to know. Oh, I fell down. I didn't even have the chance to try it. I just fell down. That's sad. I'm actually feeling sad because of that. I had to take the lower route. Disgusting. And I think last time I did this part. I did with the splits, with latest splits I have. I did actually did it with the glitch being done well, so it does hurt. It does hurt. I have to take the long route instead, and I hate it. But yeah, if people want this specifically Scott's Defend the Office games, then it's gotta be a weird thing. It will be every once in a while. I really believe that Scott just want to force enough games. I feel like the only participation that Scott wants to have with the FNAF games, it's with the story, with the writing. I don't feel like he wants to get involved with the video game anymore. He prefers to make the games that he wants to do, and maybe he no longer likes to make Defend the Office games, or maybe he just doesn't know what to do. I mean, he's not forced once again, he's not forced really to make these games, or forced to having to do games that he actually don't like to do. I just prefer if he just takes what he makes him happy instead of being forced to make Defend the Office game. And you know, ironically, I think I see more possible Scott making a second FNAF board game before a FNAF Defend Office game.
You don't have to wait around until someone notices that it's...
Ironically, I do see that possible.
The less good news is that you won't have the lives of your...
Well, unironically, actually, not ironically. Unironically.
If things take a downward
For a lot of
turn.
people, won't like it.
Because
I personally,
in the elevator
I mean, I like FNAF, so
which is
it's
still good,
whatever.
but less good.
I like all the FNAF games that we have. Which, speaking of, in terms of variety, I feel like FNAF is one of the only few franchises that have the luxury to be able to turn your game into something different, and people won't be too against of it, because mainly, like, besides FNAF World, I feel like people outside of FNAF fan base, they don't know about the spin-offs. They don't know that it's gonna be a racing game. They don't know that there have been all these quirky spin-offs games for like the Freddy space games.
3, 4,
3,
1,
2, 4, 1, 2. Okay,
that worked.
I actually had a complication yesterday to do this for some reason, so I had to take a moment to see if I was wrong or I was about to press the wrong button or not. But yeah, the space games. I don't think a lot of people know outside of FNAF and know about the space games.
Hey, Ryder.
I would rate the space games and Fear Fazbear Fury because they're not mainly made to be like
Trying to help you fix
played or be like main games, because mainly it's our focus to be like
about weight issues. I
you know,
good diet and exercise.
secondary games. Like for example, the latest Freddy's Special was for giving you a trailer teaser for the movie. The first one, well, technically the second one, but first one is not actually part of the
Oh, right. You need to realign the elevator using the
thingies.
thingy.
I don't know why my brain went to thingies, but yeah.
When that's done, once you've figured that part out,
And we're about to split in very soon. But when I go out of this elevator, it's split. 24 seconds. Oh wow! It'll be time safe even if I fail to do the glitch. If I did the glitch, it will be like I wanna say a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, but I'm just going with with 1 minute and a half because of how much I'll be skipping by being able to sprint and not wait for Dolly to move. And I want to complete one run at least, because after this I have to leave. My intention was to do another run after this one, but I do have to get busy. So my apologies. That doesn't compromise that appear the moment I return, the Wi-Fi return. But yeah, I really believe that But yeah, people also know about the spin-off games, so I really feel like FNAF is the only franchise that had people outside of FNAF fan base. I feel like FNAF is one of the only few franchises that you can make a different spin-off games, and it will work because it just works. It's weird to say this, but I don't feel like it's slop, like some people says, which probably it is, but I don't really feel like because that being FNAF. It feels less like it's actually slop. This kind of thing that you can see in FNAF. It doesn't really feel like it ruins FNAF like people says. I mean, sure, maybe when I wanted when gosh, the name is gonna go out from my mouth. FNAF 4 release, but I feel like these games just be there, existing for random things. It's just, you know, it's whatever. Probably it is true that people have more expectations with flaps, and with good reasons. I feel like the FNAF racing game really has more work put on it. Okay, I want to hide to the. Okay. I got okay, I want to try to the locker, but I think the locker was on the right side and not in that side. I went. It's fine. It's fine. Just turn on the AC because I decided to drop some water droplets. And also today, also because I'm gonna come to fix the leaking issues that my AC has, so I want to have it turned off for so they can, you know, work with the AC without any issues. kind of scary when Chica gets closer in this part because it does feel like Chica is coming for you. And she can actually detect you. Okay. Have the M shape. And we're free to go after this. And now this is the moment we're gonna be working in next skip. Oh, come on. Please. Please. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so you know how I had to pretty much rearrange everything to make a bridge to walk faster? Well, we don't need to do that anymore. The only thing we need to do is grab the piece, move it down to be connected with the Monty. Then we are gonna grab this piece and lift it. Now it is kinda difficult because to get to this part it is kinda clunky. But you need to reach there by using the crouch thing, and also there's a faster way to get on top of these railings. Just do this path works, it's better. But yeah, it's a lot more harder. But this thing saves a lot of time. So if I can do it first try, every time I have to do this, there we go. There. Then we're gonna need to get to the top of Monty, but it has to be when he is down. Need to get here, crouch and get here. We need to be in this feet. But first we need to wait until he gets up. Okay, and we just sprint. There. That's a huge time save compared to the bridge that I had to build before. That's a really huge time save, and it's very nice that this has been discovered. It really feels like to do that glitch. Well, it's not a glitch really, it's just a path. This is one of these moments where you feel like, yeah, the person who discovered this really feels like it has to be a great, he has to feel nice with themselves because they learn how to, they really understand how to play this game. First try, let's go, let's go. Oh, okay, good. Wait, that's a split. Let's go. 6 minutes split. Ooh. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It feels nice. It really feels nice not to deal with. Like with the time loss I got with Dolly, this feels nice. This feels really nice. Alright. Thank you for following Dade, I guess that's how you read your name, but I do have to reject your collaboration. I'm not really yet into stream collab, so my apologize. I have to reject your invitation. Especially since I don't know your content yet. Alright. Now we need to do the... Yeah, that's all the skips that you've seen. The one I cannot... That is the ones that I haven't shown yet. Or done yet, now you have seen it. The only one I still don't know how to do is the one you can just instantly fall for the Jackie chase. Or to begin the Jackie chase. I just don't know. Oh my god, this is okay. That's a stupidity. I still don't know how to do it. I tried a bunch of times, but I have no idea how to do it. So it would be nice if people actually. It would be nice if you actually knew how to do it. I just don't know how. The clip that I seen it does it have any explanations? Does it have any keyboard layout to show how it's done? It's just frustrating. But yeah, okay, the cat section is nothing has changed from the things that you have already seen, so let's just hope that I've done everything at first try. Right, we keep the cat in here. And I drink water. Actually ran out of water, so I was just able to drink a little bit of water here. Turn on the lights, thank you. There you go. Okay. Just have to go a little bit further. Please. Okay, see here. Now we wait. Okay. There we go. I don't really like too much that part because you have to pretty much stop in some points just so the lights actually turns on. I don't like it. Okay, please spawn behind me. I said behind me. Stay there. Okay, please do not spawn in front of me. Let's go. Why is it doing that? First of all, a lot of times it's a bad idea actually. Stay there. Please stay there. Fuck. That's annoying. That's annoying. The Mimic didn't stay there. When I say stay there, nah, fuck you. Because I need to keep the I need to keep starting the Mimic, well, the cats too, so they actually don't despawn. Alright, they're staying there. From there we can just walk backwards to reach our destination. Alright, but now I also need to do the lever thingy first try as well. I lose trouble in this one. There you go. Can you please disappear? Thank you. Preferably it would be nice if I can just brain while I'm in the star, but yeah, whatever. Split 2 minutes saved. Alright, that's a huge. Oh, 7 minutes! Holy shit! That's pretty cool. The yellow doesn't look too well because of Momoka not making it so easily to see that 7. Oh, holy shit, that's a huge time save. Oh my god.
Security office right away. Time to wrap things up.
Yep. It's time to do that.
We're almost done.
Yes, we're almost done.
Well, what are you doing, Arnold?
Nice. It's nice to be able to complete a run.
I'm going to have to keep it locked. Good work.
A job well done. Head on out. It's over.
It's finally done. Holy shit, finally. Now we're ready to split the moment with the cutscene plays and stop. 1:6:23. Great. Great. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm gonna say the splits because this is nice.
I just talked to you. You told me to give you the data diver and
That is nice.
So you admit it? You
Just
misplayed
admit it.
No.
Yeah, speedrun actually. I'm actually the page.
Facebook Entertainment will hold you personally responsible for lost or stolen property.
Womp
What did
womp.
you expect would
I
happen?
mean womp womp.
I did everything you told me to.
Lookout ending.
Don't call us.
No major
Our lawyers
skips.
should be calling you.
In real time, I have 1-6 to the 3. I'll be in 10th place. Holy shit, that went from like around 15 to 10. Hey, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Let's go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mind you, I'm using my in-game time, the real-time game. I don't know how much it will be in-game time. But you know what? If I'm still fast, if I improve mainly with dolly skip and I don't die that much, this will go very smooth. This can go very smoothly, so you know, if I keep going, I'm able to get first place. It's just, well, maybe not first place, but you know, go to be in higher. I don't know. I consider uploading this run overall with this issue with the stream. You know, that's a good ending. But overall, with the issues of this run, on today's stream, generally speaking, it went smooth. Yeah, pretty good. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Okay, let's go to the yapping room because that's too much. The split should be run and it should be saved, but just in case I saved. Can I please delete? Okay, I tell them why it's not doing anything. There you go. With the 1-6, good, it's saved. Alright. Alright. Oof. That went pretty good. That went pretty nice. I'm very happy with today's run. It went very, very well. I don't have time for another run, so because I need to get busy with something, like having to do just stuff. But yeah. I have fun playing this. I had fun playing this. That's nice. Alright. So nothing much to say. I mean, I mentioned before, I'm pretty much like done. I'm able to do nothing else. So for now, that will be pretty much it for today. I wish I could show you something else, or like I had something to not to do, a small thing, but I think it's better if we just end the stream today. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitter account, EduTheStar87. Also, you can follow me on my Blue Sky account, EduTheStar.bluesky.social. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, EduTheStar, and if you miss any stream of bots, there's EduTheStarlight. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.